Hey everybody, it's me, Stephanie Michelle, coach of style, and I am back with another video for you. Essations has what you need to pamper, strengthen, and nurture your hair. Choose from a variety of Essations collections: Tea Tree, Naked, Naked X, and Classic. Tea Tree is designed to use on clients that have extremely dry and itchy scalps. This collection includes a therapeutic shampoo, conditioner, and a light scalp oil, excellent for all hair types. Naked. This collection helps you comb through your style's naturally curly hair and transition those same textures into lasting straight styles that flow with undeniable body and shine. Naked X collection is a system that provides items that disinfect, deodorize, refresh, and smooth out your beautiful extensions. The Classic collection provides relaxers, shampoos, conditioners, and other styling items to moisturize, strengthen, and reinforce your hair strands from the inside out. This collection is an ideal choice for all hair textures. So go to Essations.com and use this code to receive your 15% off your next regular priced item. Alright guys, I have this amazing love affair with hats. I love to wear hats all the time, all year long. So I have them in various colors. You see I have a rust colored hat. If you've seen other videos, you'll see all types of colors. But one of the shapes that I really like to wear are definitely fedoras. I like the way it looks. You can do different brim sizes. But with that, I get people who have very unique requests with my hats. So today I'm going to do some responses to some of the requests that I have. Now, one of the requests are for me to put on a large hat, and how would that look with me getting in the car? So we're going to see what that looks like. You'll see what I do with my hats when I get in the car or I get into a more of a confined space. It's not that big of a deal, but if you want to see it, I'm going to go ahead and do that for you today. Alright guys, I'm in the next spot. The request was, what do I do with my large hats when I get inside of a car? It's a simple enough request, so I just decided to go ahead and do a quick video to show you what I do in these types of situations. Now, my hats are various sizes. So I have large hats, I have tall hats, I have slanted hats. But what I've decided to do was take a hat that I have to make minor adjustments with when I get inside of my car. So this particular one, my infamous black hat, which I have many of these. This particular hat has a normal size dome, but I actually changed the shape of it so it's a little bit taller than normal. So what I need to do when I'm in my car is I need to do two things. I can either take the hat off completely, which is what I normally do, or I have to adjust my seat. So making adjustments is according to your height and where you need to see, because of course you want to be safe. But it's just that simple. Inside of the car, depends on the size of the hat, I have to determine if I'm going to keep the hat on or if I'm going to take the hat off. So I hope you enjoy this quick response to what do I do with my hat inside of a car. It's not that big of an adjustment. So I'll see you again. If you have another request, go ahead and post that in the comments. Make sure you like, definitely leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Guys, I'm back with another part of this video. Now this portion of the video is all about answering someone's question who wanted to know, how do you pin a hat down so it doesn't fly away in the wind? I know this all so well. Being an avid hat wearer, I have lost many hats. I have chased many hats. I have made an absolute nut of myself trying to go back and find a hat that flew off my head. So I'm going to show you what I started doing, which made things so much easier, and you can do this too at home. So you're just going to need a couple of things. So let's get started. Alright, I'm going to show you what your finished product should look like. I'm going to start with that first. So I'm showing you one of my brightest colored hats, and it's a red hat, and you'll see the clip is on the inside. This clip is magic. This clip is what's going to help you keep your hat stable on your head. And aesthetically, nobody's going to know you have a clip on in there, so it doesn't matter how you get it in there. The thing is, just get the hat pinned down. Alright, so let's go ahead and go through the steps right now. So the things that you're going to need, definitely a hat. Doesn't matter what type of hat. You're also going to need some hair clips. You can also use hair combs, but with this I don't use hair combs. But if you have your natural hair out, short hair, long hair, doesn't matter, you can use hair combs and that works also. But I find that these hair clips work extremely well because they're secure. Next thing you're going to need, just some small scissors. These are cuticle scissors, no biggie. You're going to need that, and also a hot glue gun. Now here's an option if you don't have a hot glue gun. You can use needle and thread. It takes you longer to use needle and thread. You have to do a lot of sewing, a lot of close knit needlework, but you can still do it with needle and thread because these clips are open, so you can get the needle and thread through there. But the hot glue gun, quick, easy, and I'll put in the link where you can get the gun that I use, the name and the type, and possibly you can find that on your own. Alright, so let's get started. My nails are long, so we're gonna have to move a little bit slower than normal, but if you don't have any nails, you'll get through this. This takes you all of 5 minutes at the most, not even that, but let's get started. So take your hat. Most hats have an inside liner. This liner is more like a sweatband. The material, they vary, but the hot glue gun works on all of them. So at the very back, you're going to take the back of your hat because that's where you're going to put your clip or your hair comb or whatever it is you chose. But today I'm going to be using a hair clip. You're going to need your hat. Lift up the hat brim. Make sure you plug in your hot glue gun and put it on a surface that's not that's heat resistant. I just use the top of a shoebox and I can put everything in there because as the glue gun heats up, the glue is going to start to come out the front a little bit and you don't want to get that on anything. But moving on, this is a pack of hair clips. Since I wear a lot of hats, I don't mind buying a hair clip pack that has all of these hair clips. This one is a small size. They have mini all the way up to large. I wouldn't do the minis, but if you have extremely short hair and you have the issue with your hat flying off, go ahead and get the minis, but you'll know according to the hair that you have. This works well for me, and I only need one. Alright, so you're going to take that off the pack, and it's a snap feature, so you hear that. You want to hear that snap. That snap is important. You're going to open up the snap, and on the back of the hat you're going to place your clip where you want to put your clip. So before you glue anything down, start doing some placements first, right? Once you've placed where you want your clip and you kind of decided it's at the back in the middle, so you kind of want to center it. You don't want it off to the side. But let me take that back. You may want it to the side because it depends on where your hair is. Some of you have hairstyles where you kind of shave it off on the side. I'm one of those people. Under here is shaved on the side, so if I had all my hair this way, I would need my clip on this side. So you can determine where you want to put the clip, and it's super easy to do, so you don't have to belabor over this more than 5 minutes. So I'm going to take the clip, open up the clip, and turn it backwards. Okay, you're turning it backwards because that's where you're going to put the glue. So I take the small side. I'm a right-hander, so I'm going to turn my clip going that way. All right, so on the small side, I'm going to take my hot glue gun and I'm going to put hot glue on the back of the clip that I snapped down. So as you can see, this glue gun is kind of hot. So if you have settings on yours, go ahead and put it on. This one is on high. Don't put the glue on the whole clip, just down the center. This stuff does set pretty fast. Don't worry if it gets on your nail, because you can easily get it off. And all you're going to do is just press it down. So you can see, I'm just pressing it down. This stuff is strong. I'm starting to press it down, really get it into place where I really want to, where I want to have that clip. And then I start really looking to see, did I get enough glue on there? And I see I didn't get the corner, so if you want to look up close, you can see that I missed a little section. So I'm going to put some hot glue under that little section. Don't worry, it can kind of get messy. In my case, since I have nails, this is where the scissors come in handy. Any types of strings of glue, as it cools down, it gets hard. So you can take your scissors and just clip that glue off the area that you don't want it. So wherever it is, just wait until it dries and then you can do that. But if you try to move it while it's wet, it's going to be a whole mess. So yeah, it's just that simple. So now, as you can see, the clip is in. The clip is inside the hat. Still not ready to put on the head yet because it's still warm. If it's warm, that means it's going to stick to your hair. You do not want this stuff in your hair. So we'll just hang out with that. You could do a couple of hats if you want, or you could just do one hat and see how that works out for you. But also I'm going to show you how you put the hat on, because now you can't just put the hat on your head. You're going to have to put the clip on first and then adjust your hat. So it looks crazy in the beginning. Once you get used to it, it's super easy. Alright, so this is dry now. You see the clip is still open. This is still the inside, the back part of the hat. So now I'm going to show you what I normally do and something you can do for your own hair. Alright, now we're ready to put our hat on. So this is what you do. Take your hat and you're going to grab a piece of hair, a small section of your hair, because you remember, if it's windy outside, you're not going to be able to put a whole clip around your hair and get your hat on. You just need a small section because you just don't want the hat to fly away. It's going to fly, but it won't fly away. Alright, so here we go. Take a small section of your hair, slide the clip on, and close the clip. Make sure you hear the snap. If you don't hear the snap, clip is not closed. And then let it go. So the hat is clipped to your hair. Now you can adjust your hat to the direction that your hat needs to be in. So I'm going to look in this mirror real quick. So my hat is clipped onto the back of my head. So if the wind blows, my hat's still going to fly off. It's going to fly, but it's not going to come off. So I have enough time to grab the back of my hat, so I'm not chasing the thing down the street, which has happened too many times to count. So there you have it, super simple, something that you need to add to any of your hats, especially on a windy day. Just a quick hair clip. You can do it with a comb or you can do it with a clip. I showed you with a hair clip. You can buy these at your local drugstore. They come in multi-packs. If you're lucky enough to just get one or two, that's good too, if that's all you need. You also need a tiny pair of scissors. The scissors are to cut the glue if it gets in the wrong spot or there's something that you need to adjust. Also, I have long nails, so I kind of use the scissors as fingertips sometimes. So the other thing is your hot glue gun. This you can find at any hobby store. You can find at your local superstores. They're super cheap. This wasn't even $10 to get this small glue gun and get a pack of glue sticks, and it's just that simple. Make sure you have something to put your hot glue gun on. You don't want to put it on your hard surfaces and mess that area up with the heat that comes from this glue gun. And safety reasons, do not touch the tip of your hot glue gun because it is super hot. You don't want to burn yourself. So there's your safety tip for the day. So this is what it looks like, the finished product. Just a hair clip inside the sweatband of any hat. Any hat. Here's another hat that I have that I need to put a clip in. Super simple to do. You saw that took a couple of minutes, if not seconds. So I want to say thank you for your request. If you have any requests, and I will try to honor them and do a video for you. And I hope that this was informative and helpful for you, and hope you wear your hats and love them just like I do. So here we are at the end, guys. I need you guys to do a favor for me, like I always ask. Go ahead and like this video, leave a comment, and definitely subscribe to my channel. Go to Essations.com and use this code to receive your 15% off your next regular priced item. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you know when I drop another video. And don't forget to comment.